Well, hi everybody. Hang on. I don't know if I was like in the mood for slow jams. Um but if you're watching on the YouTubes, you are not hearing music anyway. Those who are watching live on the Clock app understand. Um so I have crochet things to do. And first off, so much noise. Um I'm making another one, but put the button there. I finished my giant granny square, which is going to be an e-reader holder. And this is a little stretchy, so this is an iPad mini that I have in here, but I'm pretty confident that it could fit a regular iPad. And what I'll do is I wonder if I should pin this. Anyway, we're gonna be, oh, my little needle. Where'd it go? It's not a sharp needle that I have in my pocket. It's a little yarn needle. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then the button, oops, is magnetic. So it'll have a little gold magnetic button on it, and it'll go, and it'll be really satisfying. So excited about that. And I'm gonna try to make a bunch of them to sell at the art fair at College of the Desert. So if you're local and you wanna stop by and say hi or buy some artwork, talk about cats, then that is happening in November. And I'll have the information up on the website. And I'll be talking more about it as we get closer. So you know what, I'm gonna pin it. Hold up. ASMR. Hey y'all, hey, let me move all the chats so I can see them. There we go. Haha. Now I can see all the chats. It's only a problem when I'm over at the sewing machine and then I can't see anything. But I'm over here, I can see all the things. Man, it's like right under the microphone. Okay, so I mean, I also don't want it sliding around in here though. But I don't think it will be. Let's see. I'm gonna secure this with these little guys. Maybe. They're a little fiddly. And I want the stitches to line up. Okay. Right? Yeah. Oh, see, now it's, I should have grabbed Mr. Heather's tablet. You know what? Let me get Mr. Heather's tablet. Watch, this is gonna be too big. Ooh, but it looks like it fits though. Okay, so hang on. We'll use his tablet for reference. And this is just like a standard size. That would work. Because the question is, do more people have a Kindle type, or do more people have like this regular size? And if you are a regular size Broody tablet person, Bob's Burgers reference, I mean, it still works, but I would like more overlap. And it's like comically large for a small tablet. Decisions. We could ask the internet. Or I could just make two sizes. Like, I'm gonna make a bunch of them. So I could make two sizes. A little e-reader size, which I feel like Bookgirlies, like this is kind of a big size tablet for e-reading, and it's also pretty heavy. I think most of us are using like this size. So I'm gonna make this one, because this one is specifically for me, I'm going to make it for my size of tablet. So it'll be a little deep, but I don't mind that because then I know it's fully covered. I'll give it like a little bit of room because I might also shove my sketchbook in here. Like, I want to make it so that like you can kind of put your stuff together, because like I don't know about other folks, but I bullet journal while I read. So it's good for me to have both things around. So yeah, I think if I err on the side of more rectangle, then it can stretch to this size. Yeah. We're designing by vibe now. We're vibe coding. All right. You know what? I'm gonna need more than one of these little pins. Tablet over here. Oop. Okay. You can't see, but I've got like little pins in here. I think I need 4. And we'll sew this together and put the button on. Where's my rubber mallet? It's usually over here. We definitely need it for this. Did Mr. Heather take it back? No, it's over there. Okay. I use this rubber mallet a lot more than I thought I would ever use a tool. It's my favorite thing. Need to make breadcrumbs, rubber mallet. Need to fasten a magnet button, rubber mallet. Need to fend off a burglar, rubber mallet. I'm kidding. Rubber mallet for everything. Hail, hey. I think this is gonna be the November quick cozy craft for Patreon. Because if you didn't know, I post little cozy craft downloadable PDF tutorials every month for my patrons. Okay. And I can just fold a little more, no? Like, I don't mind an extra fold. You know what though? I think I do want it to overlap a little bit. You know what would be so cute? And I think I saw this on YouTube. Someone made little love letter envelope clutches, but like I would want to make the Howler from Harry Potter. Ronald Weasley! How dare you steal that car? Oh, I could put a little tongue on it. Okay, we're doing that. I should write that down because that is something I'll forget. I'll just put it in quick notes. Make Howler. Oh my gosh, I have to sneeze. Help. Okay. Howler. Granny Square. Okay, there we go. Yay! Because I will absolutely forget. Thank you so much, City Messenger. Welcome. Okay. So, I want to put the button on first, but I think, if I just attach them together, I can like shimmy them. Ooh, that sneeze was like from my soul. It was so much. So much. Okay. No, I don't think I need to do all that. I'll just sew this together. Okay. So now that half of this ball of yarn is gone, I learned how to find the center and pull it up. It doesn't always work though, because sometimes it has a little yarn baby like this. So, I mean, was it really worth it? I don't know. Because I never did get to the actual center, did I? The Tootsie Roll, center of a Tootsie Pop. I'm gonna end up unraveling it and then shoving it back in there. Like, crocheting is so violent. So it was a lie. And there is no middle string, really. We just took out all these yarn guts for nothing. Oh, there it is. I mean, not a pretty win, but you know, not the worst. Do I have scissors over here? No. Oh, no, wait, I do. Aha. I mean, they're not yarn scissors, but you know. No one will ever know. What am I? Now all your guts are out, like Forrest Gump. Like, am I gonna be okay? Yeah, you're gonna be fine. It was dark. Okay. Oh no. Now what do I do with that needle I had? Yarn needle. I had it. I put it down. Oh, there it is. All right. I had to sniff real hard. The allergies are going today. And I took my allergy meds, so there's no reason why I should. Oh no! Well, that's shredded. Shredded and forget it. That was terrible. Terrible. So I saw that now they think the Louvre hit was an inside job, and I'm like, duh. Like, of course it was. Are you joking? They probably cased that place for a year. what corner I should start. I guess I'll start from the corner. Oh, and I'll do it inside out, and then I'll flip it, and then we'll put the buttons in. That'll work. Yeah, it will work. This is not going to be a long live. I just wanted to show y'all what I made because I'm excited about it and I like how purple it is. And one of my friends shared a pattern with me for a granny square like cocoon cardigan. It's made of 4 giant granny squares and I'm obsessed. Like I literally can't even. I was like, oh my gosh, this needs to be in my life. Okay. And yes, the knots are necessary. I think I picked too long of a piece of yarn. Whoops. I guess I didn't really think this through. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what needs to happen. But I don't do a lot of like yarn piecing, so I'm not entirely sure. But I'm pretty sure this is the way. If you're watching on the Twitch app, we're going to go to commercial, but if you subscribe, you don't have to watch them. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Wait, is that the one that the stitch I just went through? No, okay. What I'm doing is I'm going under these top stitches here. Because I didn't want to do like one of these because I think it looks Frankenstein-y and it doesn't feel very nice. And I would rather not see the construction. It would help if the magnet button wasn't completely in the way. Oh no, I just did the very thing I said I didn't want to do. Dang it, just kidding. Well, luckily, it's just yarn, not permanent. Just pull it out. Yay, okay. I know y'all were like, didn't she just say that she didn't want to do that? Yes, yes I did. And then immediately did it. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. So I'd like to make 3 of them, possibly 4. I mean, they're pretty quick. And I really enjoy making granny squares. So, and I have until almost the end of November to get all of my merch. So this is the next color. I'll show you the yarn. because it's real pretty. Like, and I'll have these mini project bags too. Like, these are my favorite thing. I can't stop making them. I'm just like, oh, I need another project bag. Oh, time for another little project bag. Because if you make like little stuff, like the bigger project bags are just, they're too floppy. It's like too much stuff, just like kerfuffling around. Um, like Balderdash. I'm old, y'all, okay? Like, and I hang out with old people, so if you think I sound like Edward Cullen, it's because I am. How long have you been 17? A while. The Twilight memes are like more fire than usual this year. Like, oh no, Baylor, where's Edward? I keep trying to do a Twilight watch through, but Mr. Heather cannot stand Twilight. And I torture him with it every year. I just feel like, babe, it's time for Twihard. And Twihard with a vengeance. And a good day to Twihard. And he's like, because we also watch the Die Hard series every year, but those are Christmas movies. Like Twihard is Hoa 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 season movies. Though I mean, aside from the terrible acting, there were some good burns in there. Like Bella telling Jacob that steroids are illegal for kids. Like gold. I'm trying not to like pull it too tight because I don't want things to go waffly, but at the same time, I also want it to be secure. Like, Nani! Hi! I'm making a sleeve for my e-reader slash small tablet. Where's my button? It's got a magnetic button. So it'll go. And like, then you won't have to like push a snap button onto the screen. Cause that was like my only thing. I was like, I don't want to be like putting pressure on this screen, but a magnet, totally fine. So I'm gonna like kind of bury these tabs in the yarn so it's also not touching. And it should work. Oh no, I already started to bend it. Let me not do that. I also wonder if I could like bend them out. No, that's probably not as secure. But yeah, like little magnet button. Good stuff. So we'll see. This is the first one. And I'm gonna make a bunch more to sell at the art fair at College of the Desert. Because so I, in my quest to find spaces for the guild to have their meeting and like places that we can sell our opportunity quilt tickets, I stumbled across a College of the Desert thing. Dang it, I did it again. Why? Like, it wants to be a blanket stitch, but I do not. Aw, thank you. I don't want it to be that. Anyway, every weekend there is like a weekend art fair at COD, and that's why it's so crazy on Saturdays, and that's why it's like not a viable place for us to have our meetings. But since we're a nonprofit, we can participate in 2 days of that fair and like sell all our opportunity quilt tickets and stuff for the boutique. Like it gets a lot of foot traffic. So like, almost as much as the date festival. Like maybe not as much because it's like just a small thing, but there's a lot of people that roll through. So we could like raise money for the guild. Um, but yeah, so, and I was looking at it for regular people because I was like, oh, I could do like a weekend fair, but it's like $100 per day. And as a student, I can just like participate in the art fairs that they have for us for free. They're not on Saturday, they're on weekdays, and there's not as much foot traffic. But since this is like the touristy season, I expect a little more foot traffic now that the weather is nice. Than we had like in May, June when it was super hot and like they were passing out water. But we almost passed out. Like it was so hot. But now like the weather is nice. People want to hang out. I also got a bunch more of this yarn because I definitely want a granny square cardigan. Like I got a pattern from my friend. It's made of 4 giant granny squares. It's like a cocoon cardigan and it's real cute. And I was like, you know what? That is exactly what I want. So, I mean, this is just preparation for that. Like, can you sew some granny squares together? Oh, I could make a little one for Ziggy's stuffed sloth. Now that would be cute. And I can make a tiny one for my niece. It wouldn't take as long at all because she's little. Like, she's just a little lady. I could probably use this size and just make it a little bigger so, like, she can grow into it a little bit and wear it for a while. But like even if she does outgrow, I can just add more squares to it. Like I could just alter it. It doesn't like it's whatever. I'd have to make it in a way that I could take it apart though. Though I guess I can see where my stitches are. So I could cut that yarn and take it apart and make it bigger. Because we're creating sustainably. I told Mr. Heather, I don't know if I'm gonna buy any more like clothes. I'm just gonna have to make them. Like everything is so expensive, and it's expensive, but then also has the nerve to be trash. Like that's what irritates me. You get it, and you're like, this is, I could have done better. The crapification of everything. Mr. Heather's words, not mine. I'm stealing that quote because it's true. Like, remember when all the cereal boxes started getting smaller? Like, I feel like that's when it started. Like, everything started getting real little and suspicious. And we were like, why is this packaging so small? There's like 4 Oreos in here. Oops. Oh no. Wait a minute. There we go. Not this little bedraggled piece of yarn. It's like, Oops, hang on. That is. Okay. Hooray. Yeah, I'm thinking about writing out the instructions for this, the magnet button and everything, and that can be November's Patreon tutorial. Cause like I try to make them like quick, cozy projects that you can do like over the weekend and not like something that you're gonna have to work on for months. And this was pretty quick. Like I could knock this granny square out in a weekend. I could probably finish the whole thing in a weekend, but I am going to batch make these. So I'm going to do all the crocheting and then I'll do all the sewing and then I'll put on all the buttons. It'll be a little craft factory. A craftery. I think I can do 2 more stitches here. And I'll go down the other side. So now I thought there was one more I needed to go under. Hold on. I feel like folks have been asking for book cover slash e-reader covers for a while, and I just like haven't had a design that I really enjoyed making, but I really like this one. Okay, that's pretty secure. We're gonna go. I guess I don't have to sew it with the thing in there. Like, but I need to be able to envision. And I'm just gonna stitch until I get to the next part I want to join. Because then I don't have to cut the yarn, which I am loath to do. I'm also fine with that contrasting yarn showing. I think it's kind of cute. Oh my gosh, who's sending presents? Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts on the clock app. See, I can see all the chats, but I can't see anything else. Thank y'all. Though I will say, this project does require some knowledge of crochet. I mean, I'll write out the steps. Like it's a simple pattern. But sometimes it's nice to have, you know what, maybe, you know what, I'll make a video to go with it. Like, this is how you granny square. Hang on. That was I should have joined it there. This yarn is working real hard. Like, what time is it? 6:04. I can hang out for a little while longer. I will finish this because if I stop now, my place will be lost and I'll spend like a half hour trying to figure out where I was. I think it's this one. Right? Yes. Yep. I think that is correct. Oh, cute. On it a little bit. Okay. Line up these stitches. Try to go live some more tomorrow too. Though tomorrow is my homework day. I haven't even looked to see what we're doing, but I feel like I don't owe her another piece of the term project for like another 2 weeks. Oh, not the cat is in here. I was like, what is that? It's her. Totally forgot she was sleeping in here. Oh, dang it. I did that thing again. I mean, the blanket stitch goes hard. Still sniffling. Oh, it's the sprinklers outside. I was like, what is that sound? All of a sudden. See, that's how I know it's like late in the evening for me. Did I just, y'all, this is how I know it's time to take a break. I did so much today. I went to class, I scouted locations, I chatted with the quilt grands. Well, hopefully the noise, background noise software is taking care of that. It seems to do a pretty good job. Seems to. Also, if you're just coming in and you're like, dang it, I missed the live, it's okay because you can watch all of the replays on the U of Tubes. And that's so Heather over there as well. And I just organized all the Cozy Crafting lives into a playlist. There's one for the gaming lives too. And we are going to get back to that. But when I'm in school, I don't do as much gaming because I feel guilty. So, like, fiber arts is the only thing I don't feel guilty about. Like, should I be doing my homework? Yes. Would I prefer to do this? Also, yes. So, and besides, I gotta make stuff for the art fair at College of the Desert in November. So far, it's gonna be these project bags, crochet headbands. I'm gonna make some bowl cozies. I already have card wallets. I already have zipper pouches. Like, it'll be like cute, small, giftable, handmade, sustainably made, women owned, black owned business things. LGBTQA ally things. And I realized that like these skeins of yarn go pretty fast. Like, I've been buying a lot of yarn this month, which I'm sure Mr. Heather loves. There was yarn in the grocery order. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I ordered 2 of these. He's like, more yarn? Yes, more yarn. Always more yarn. More so than more fabric, more yarn. Because, like, I feel like fabric is really expensive right now. And yarn can be also, but I feel like I get more bang for my buck when I'm buying yarn. I mean, I guess it depends on the yarn. Like, I have expensive yarn and I have not expensive yarn. But there isn't really any difference between expensive yarn and not expensive yarn because this is like a very tactile thing. I have felt really crappy feeling expensive yarn, and I've worked with really nice feeling inexpensive yarn. So, I mean, just because it costs more doesn't mean it's better. I mean, 100% wool can be quite scratchy and unpleasant. It is more expensive. Did I do that thing again? Yes. We're gonna get through this. We're almost done. We're so close to being done. This is so cute. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna stuff other stuff in this pouch, like my bullet journal. Fits your e-reader and your favorite bullet journal. That's a very specific target audience. Oh, come on. There we go. no. And then it came right back out of my needle. Why? But yeah, I am obsessed with this color combination. I could work with purple variegated yarn for the rest of my life. I mean, I get other colors because as an artist, I try not to like only use one color family. Like for instance, I do not particularly like orange, but I make myself use it because I feel like I should be able to vibe with all the colors. There's a shade of orange for everybody. Or a tint of orange. One of those. I also got a little yarn burner to like the ends. So we'll see if I burn the house down with that. It's like the episode of the IT Crowd where Moss uses the soldering iron. And Roy's like, Moss, did you use the soldering iron? Did you turn it off? Oh, I'm fairly sure I did. But did he make sure it's off? Okay. And then I'll tie a little knot here. And we'll do it like this. Ooh, come on, high notes. Again, if you're watching on the U of Tubes, you're like, what high notes? But the clock app has music. I think, is that secure though? It doesn't feel very secure. Oh, I might have messed that up. See, and that's why I have the little yarn burn thing. Because this is not even a real knot yet. There we go. Okay. Now I can try that again. Well, I don't know, that's pretty secure. And then I'll just weave in the end and I'll tie another knot at this corner. I don't know if I really need to do all that, but I would rather it be secure because I'm always terrified of like crochet things unraveling. So we'll just doop. Make sure it's not showing. Nope. Ow! Now, how did I poke myself with a dull yarn needle? That went right under my fingernail. Please. That's how I know it's time to take a break. Like, yarn needle under the fingernail is crazy work. Oof. I'm not bleeding, but it did hurt. It didn't feel great. All right, back in between these layers. Oops. Okay. And I'm trying not to split the yarn. But, you know, at this point, it's going to do what it wants. Oops. Nope, that is visible. Why are you being visible? Nope, and again. There we go. So I'm gonna flip this inside out. Right, so don't want to be seeing stuff that we don't want to see. I'm gonna just rogue go across, maybe. Try to stick to the surface. This is so sketchy because I don't have a lot of stitch here to work with. So it's a little fiddly. I guess I don't really mind weaving ends in. Because, like, you have to do it in order to, like, sew your thing together anyway. So, might as well. Don't be stuck. I didn't mean to be able to see that. But again, this is the inside, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Nope, that is directly showing. Dang it. Okay. That feels all right. And like, I don't know that I really mind seeing a little random purple stitch because it's handmade. So I like the character. It's like, hey, a person took the time to put this together with their hands. There. All right. I'm gonna just check it. Yeah, it looks great. You look great. I could watch B movie. Okay. And then I'll tie another little knot here. My scissors gone. Gone. And now at least I know, whoops, wait a minute, that's not the kind of knot I wanted to make. Hold please. I'm gonna leave the string for now, trim it later. And that end will have to get woven in as well. Flip it. Nice. Cute. Ta-da! And there is my granny square e-reader pouch, soon to be available in the shop and at the art fair at College of the Desert in November. Just like the segue to our sponsor. I'm kidding, I'm not sponsored by my college. Though that would be really helpful now. Like, that would be real helpful. Okay, sorry, people were emailing me. And that's it. I'll put the magnet button in a way that does not scratch against my screen, which this is pretty thick yarn, so I'm confident that I can like get that to work. And I like the gold button. Like purple and gold is just like chef's kiss in my mind. So yes, stay tuned for my interpretation of the instructions of this project. Like, I'm not bad at reading patterns, but I find that I usually have to like rewrite them for myself. And I feel like that can be helpful for other people too. So that is something that I do on my Patreon. There's also still time to get on the holiday card list if you like getting correspondence, especially like artsy correspondence in the mail. Yeah, I like this. Feels nice. Little floppy. I might make it like more fitted for my thing. Does the big tablet fit? I might end up making more than one size. Oh, the big tablet fits nicely. Hold up. Does it though? Technically, yes. The big tablet fits very nicely. So this will be like the larger tablet size, I think. Okay, so this one will be for sale at the fair because it's too big for my small tablet. It's the perfect size for this tablet. Even the button, yeah, the button will fit. Cute. And since it's stretchy, can probably fit books in here too. So, little crochet book sleeve, e-reader sleeve, tablet sleeve, multi-purpose magnetic envelope clutch. And I'm not gonna line these because I feel like that takes away from the texture. Even though it makes it more structure-y, I like that it's a like squishy little thing. So thank you all so much for hanging out. If you would like to see more behind the scenes content or get access to the monthly desktop calendar or get on the card list or receive quarterly limited edition prints. The link for Patreon is in all my various bios. I know, right, Bird? It's a good deal. That's super fun. And those of y'all that are local, maybe I will see you at College of the Desert Art Fair in November, which I will post more details. I just know it's the end of November and I have until then to like get all this stuff finished. So there's that. I hope everybody has an awesome night and I will see y'all next live. Thank you so much for watching.